It's time to start the final assembly of our bag. So I have our interior fabric right here, zipper open. We're gonna leave it so the inside's facing inwards. And then we have our exterior part of our bag with the fabric facing outwards. We're gonna go ahead and insert this into our interior bag. So it is gonna be snug, because if you remembered, we sewed at 3/8 of an inch seam allowance for our interior fabric. So shove it in there. Your main goal right now is just to get it in. Your second goal is to make sure your handles are tucked in between the layers. Same with your strap connectors. You want everything tucked in between the layers so nothing is accidentally getting sewn into your top seam allowance. Again, with the zipper as well. Everything is shoved in there. Everything. Now, for best alignment, make sure our seam for your exterior fabric is matched up as well as it can be for the seam of your interior fabric for each side. So, again, and then you're gonna go ahead and clip along the entire top. Again, still making sure everything is nice and tucked in and tucked down, so nothing is getting in the way while you are sewing. You only want to sew a seam allowance. You do not want to sew anything else. As you can see, my handle is coming out a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and shove that back in there with my hand. I like to just turn it down. Clipping as I go. Making sure everything is nice and even at the top. Use as many clips as you need to hold this all into place so you can sew it. There, you can see it's all clipped together. It looks a little funky because, you know, it's a little snug, but that's okay. We don't want a loose interior. So I put the rest of my clips away. Oh, my sewing machine has managed to unstitch it. Thread itself. Sorry guys, I'm going to show you the next step, but I can't because it's, oh come on. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you start. I like to start kind of at the back of the purse, and you're going to use an 1/4 inch seam allowance to stitch the top. So just take your time. Obviously there's going to be some thicker parts where your seam allowance is and thick, so just squish the other part of your bag. Just moving your clips out of your way. I'll let you guys see this. This is the part where it might get a little thick. You've got your seam allowance, you've also got your strap connector, so just take your time. You'll go through this, no problem. just slowly going through it, slowly turning, squishing the other fabric out of your way so you can see everything perfectly well while you're sewing. And there, we've met back up with our start. So there we go. Everything is sewn together, and it's almost time to give birth to our bag.